So I just stumbled upon this GitHub Annotation Toolkit and it's fascinating. It's like a toolkit for making design projects more accessible. Have you heard about it?
Wait, what exactly is it? I mean, how do annotations fit into design?
Right, annotations are these notes that explain design intent. They help clarify what elements do, especially for developers. It's like giving them a sneak peek under the hood.
Oh, I get it. It sounds like a bridge for communication between designers and developers. But doesn't that assume everyone's on the same page?
Exactly, and it prevents a lot of miscommunication. Like if a developer knows how a button should function, they can code it more effectively.
That makes sense. But I wonder if there's a risk of overcomplicating things with too many annotations.
Good point, it's a fine line. Too many notes could clutter the workspace. Clarity is key.
Right? And I noticed they said it's flexible enough for both broad and detailed needs. How does that work?
It can adapt to whatever level of detail you need. Whether you're sketching ideas or finalizing a product design, it covers all bases.
That's handy. So it's not just for accessibility experts.
Exactly, it makes accessibility considerations more approachable for everyone involved in the project.
I love that, but how do you actually get the toolkit?
You can download it from the Figma community, super easy, just a few clicks and boom, you're set up.
Cool, what about the learning curve? Do they provide resources?
Yes, there are tutorials and best practices included. It's like a crash course in effective annotation.
That's really supportive. But is there any evidence that using this toolkit actually improves design outcomes?
Great question. They mention reducing quality issues and rework, but I wonder if we could see some hard data on that.
Yeah, anecdotal evidence is nice, but I want to know if it's backed by studies.
Totally, and they also mention avoiding accessibility audit issues, which is a big deal.
For sure, missteps in accessibility can lead to significant barriers for users. It's great they're prioritizing this.
Definitely, but what happens when teams don't use annotations? That could be problematic.
Right? It could lead to misunderstandings and ultimately, a less user-friendly product.
Exactly, so using annotations seems like a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, but I still wonder if there's a downside to having too much emphasis on process over creativity.
That's an interesting concern. Balancing process and creativity is crucial. Too much process can stifle innovation.
Exactly. And I think we can get so caught up in tools that we forget the core of design.
True, so maybe it's about using the toolkit as a guide rather than a strict framework.
Absolutely. Flexibility there could really inspire creativity.
Exactly, and I love that the toolkit allows for customization. You can adapt it to your team's workflow.
That's such a valuable aspect. Teams can tailor it to fit their needs.
And speaking of customization, did you see that they encourage feedback from users?
Yeah, they actively want contributions. That's a sign of a truly collaborative tool.
For sure, it's like they're saying, let's grow this together, which I love.
It makes the process feel more inclusive. I wonder how many people are actually contributing.
That's a good question. Maybe data on contributions could give us insight into its impact.
Right? And if it gains traction, it might set a standard for other design tools.
Wow, that's a great thought. What if more companies adopted collaborative toolkits like this?
It could revolutionize the design process, better products and happier users.
Exactly, and it could really push the conversation about accessibility further into the spotlight.
That's so true. The more we talk about it, the more awareness grows.
And awareness leads to action, right? Which is what we need.
Totally. I'm excited to see how this toolkit evolves and impacts the design community.
Same here, it's an exciting time for design. I feel like we're just scratching the surface.
Agreed. And it leaves me thinking about what the future holds for design accessibility.
Exactly, so much potential for growth and innovation. What a journey ahead.